Teresa, I'm Mike, the neuropathy nurse that works with the doctors. I work out of my home. But anyway, looks like we might have missed that message, but I'm just going to generalize here, being as I've got 40 years of healthcare and this last 7 have been like strictly focused on the natural treatment of peripheral neuropathy. So just stick with me for a second. So the only thing I want to make sure you understand is if you have peripheral neuropathy and you've got pain, tingling, numbness, balance issues in your feet, and things like that, you need to understand why you feel those symptoms. And the reason that is irregardless of the cause of the neuropathy. There's over 100 of them: diabetes, chemotherapy, statins, and the list goes on and on. But what they're all causing is the little blood vessels around the nerve cells and surrounding tissue to start shrinking and shriveling up. I mean, that's what's going on. And by the time these cells can't breathe, that's when the symptoms come on. And most people then, will go to a traditional doctor who medicates symptoms, and they'll get something for pain, tingling, numbness, and all the side effects that come with it. But there's a root cause. We know it. This is what happens. So what we do here and what's done across the country, quite frankly, we're a member of a network that has treated hundreds of thousands of patients successfully using this technology that NASA discovered over 50 years ago. And it wasn't till recently, 7 to 10 years, that the applications to neuropathy were found. But basically, here it is real short, and why you should reach out and talk to me. This is what's happening in the nerves and the tissues surrounding and all that. Right? Our bodies make new blood vessels. We get them to grow back naturally without any drugs, surgeries, or injections. And the craziest part of all this, when you come to the doctor, you get a nerve scan, you get a 16-point sensory evaluation, and if you're fortunate enough to be offered a position in their program, that means they're going to expect, that's a big word, but expect you to get great results. And understanding the confusion around the treatment of peripheral neuropathy, and even a lot of skepticism. I've spoken with, must be thousands of patients that say their doctor said it couldn't get any better. And that's true. There is no cure to peripheral neuropathy. There is no cure, right? But the symptoms are due to this. If we get the blood flow back naturally, activate your body's natural ability to get that flow back. No, we didn't correct the neuropathy. Eventually it may come back if you stop doing the natural things and doing what you need to do to keep it there. But we've corrected the root cause of the problem. So one last thing, if you're sticking with me, great, because this is the best part. If you're offered a position in this program, right, we do not just accept anyone, right? We have a pretty high success rate, and understanding again that skepticism and confusion, we will not risk bringing someone on who we don't expect to get great results. And based on hundreds of thousands of people across this country, both our patients and those of our colleagues across the country, great results are this. The vast majority of people who follow their treatment plan, and most of it's done in the house, in the home, right? Those that follow their treatment plan have noticeable and lasting improvements in as early as 3 weeks, right? That's amazing. I've seen patients suffering from 15 years, that in 3 weeks, they're starting to notice things and then they last. And, the stragglers, those that don't, maybe get it in 3 weeks, man, vast majority of them inside of 5 or 6 weeks. All right. So I'm glad you saw this. If you're watching it, and if anyone else sees this somehow, give us a shout. Get scheduled. Come see our doctor. Our doctor is what I call a root cause healer. All right. Medicates, no symptoms. Treats the root cause of the problem. All right. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.